Collagen. So what do you guys know or think about collagen? What does collagen do for you? Why do we need collagen? Is collagen important? Is collagen something that our body naturally makes all the time? Or is collagen something that, we know and take as a supplement to maintain that youthful appearance? My name is Tracy Crockett, and I'm a certified life and health coach. And today I want to come to you and talk to you about collagen. Collagen indeed is something that our body naturally produces. And as we age, our body actually stops producing as much collagen. Now, when our body stops producing as much collagen, you'll start to notice that you start to have little problems like problems with your joints. Sometimes walking becomes very difficult for some people. You may have been an athlete and running, jumping, playing basketball, that might have been your jam back in the day, but you find yourself not being able to do it the older that you get. Well, that's because your body is starting to slow down on the production of collagen. So collagen is something that is very important. Collagen is also something that we can place back in our body by doing several things. And one of those things that we can do to replace the collagen back in our body is to take a quality collagen substance that is broke down to where our body can absorb it, and it identifies with what is already in our body. The best way to take that collagen is through a liquid supplement, because we have to keep in mind that our body has to work hard to process things like pills and sometimes even powder form. So if we take collagen and other vitamins in liquid form, our body doesn't have to work as hard to recognize it and for it to absorb in our body. Collagen is responsible for many things. It's responsible for elasticity in your skin, right? It actually fights wrinkles. It also helps lubricate your joints, right? And collagen is one of those things that is needed, most definitely needed in your body. So when your body stops producing that collagen, what happens is you find yourself just like feeling horrible, just achy. Like sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my gosh, I just feel like my joints are so stiff. I just can't move. That's because your body said, hey, you're getting older. You're not replacing the vitamin minerals through your food, which actually help the aid of your body producing the collagen. You'll notice if you eat a healthy meal, when I say healthy, I'm talking about whole fruits and vegetables and even meat. You notice that your skin or your joints don't hurt as much as if you were to do like maybe a ready-made meal like you find in the frozen food section, or like when you go out to like McDonald's or Burger King and all those other places. We all know that stuff is not good for you, but you notice your body starts to break down. So I believe in health and wellness, and I believe getting our vitamins, our minerals, and everything that we need from whole foods. But I also know the most important factor is our fruits and vegetables and even our meats. They're not producing the vitamins and minerals that we need to stay healthy and strong and to produce the chemicals that we need to maintain our body. Our earth is depleted. We have stressed our earth so much that our food is actually depleted of the vitamins and the minerals that we need for our body to actually produce a healthier us. So because of that, we need to turn to things like supplements. Supplements are a good thing. But one thing about supplements is that you have to make sure that you take those supplements with combined things, because our bodies naturally cannot not so recognize but utilize those vitamins and minerals unless it has something like a catalyst. a catalyst to go along with it. So I recommend that all people should be on some type of liquid supplement. If you can't be on a liquid supplement, then gel capsules and some type of vitamin where you're getting the nutrients that your body needs to help protect it. I recommend that you take that. So as far as collagen goes, I want to talk to you about collagen because collagen is responsible for a lot of things. Collagen does a lot. Like I said, it supports our joints. It helps keep our skin looking healthy, fights the age of the signs of aging through combating wrinkles, saggy skin because we lose our elasticity as we get older. And even when women who are going through menopause or in menopause, you'll notice that you just don't feel the same. Your joints are really starting to hurt you. You're starting to see more wrinkles. Your skin is starting to sag. That's because when you go through menopause, a lot of changes are going on in your body. So it's important that you take a quality collagen supplement. Another thing that collagen is used for, which I found really fascinating, is collagen actually acts as a protective layer over our organs to keep them from being damaged and from all the chemicals and stuff that we put in our body, the agents that are in the air, from the food that we eat. So if we don't replenish our collagen level, then we end up putting our body through a stress and lessening that protective layer over our organs. So, like I said before, one of the main reasons why our body really stops producing collagen is because of aging, which happens naturally, but it's because of the quality of foods that we're putting in our body. If we're not putting quality food in our body to help our body, like a well-oiled machine, place that oil back in the machine so it lubricates the bolts, the joints, the springs and all of that, then what happens is they become dry and they start cracking and they start creating friction, which then it wears away on your joints, on your pads, like in your back, your discs. Your discs are full of collagen. So it's very important that we replenish that. Now, I am not the type of person or coach who believes that diets are the way to go. I believe that you should eat a well-balanced diet and that you should really focus on those things that gives your body the energy and the fuel that it needs to repair and rebuild themselves. But food is food, but not all food is good food and good for everybody. And it's important that you identify that and notice what foods give you that energy and what foods do not give you that energy. And when you find out what foods do not give you that energy, you need to understand that that food that you're placing in your body is actually working against you. If it's not benefiting you, then more than likely it's causing more problems. And what happens is that food actually the food that is not good for your body, that your body cannot identify as a nourishing supplement, what happens is that food then becomes like a foreign invader in your body. And it actually stops the absorption of the food that your body can identify from absorbing into your system. And then it goes into your intestines and it sits in your intestines like a poison. And so your body takes that unidentified food and it moves it through your system. And what happens when it goes to that system that food nourishes, it actually takes away from that system. It doesn't add, it takes away. And I'm not saying that eating those foods that your body just cannot identify with will kill you immediately, because it won't. What'll happen is your body will start to break down over time. And as young people, when you're in your 20s and, early 30s, you feel really good and you feel like you're in the best health that you could possibly be in. Then all of a sudden, late 30s come, middle 30s come, late 30s come, your 40s, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I don't understand. My body's starting to hurt. I feel tired. My joints are aching. I just don't feel my best. Well, what happens is over time, that stuff that you've been putting in your body is acting like a blocker. And now you have so much of that blocker in your body that is now starting to affect the functions of your body. And that's why you start to feel tired. That's why sometimes you have mental fog. You're just not your best self. You don't feel like you're not as vibrant as you used to be. You don't want to do certain things that you used to be. Your whole life just changes. But when you start eliminating those things in your body that causes those problems, you'll see that your body will start producing and doing what it used to do. Is now acting as a cleansing agent. Those foods that your body can handle, it's now acting as a cleansing agent in your body, and now it's pushing those things out and replenishing your cells, nourishing your blood. You'll notice that your energy will start to increase. Maybe your eyesight will start to get better, because I know a lot of people, when they get older in their late 20s or so forth, I've heard a lot of people talk about having floaters in your eyes. Well, floaters comes from being malnutrition. Not having that beta carotene in your body to help keep your eyesight strong, so you develop floaters. When if you don't mind me telling you this little story, when I went through my battle of health back in 2010, I wasn't feeling good. I had floaters. I had really bad back pain from an injury that I had working back in 96, and I just wasn't feeling good at all. My legs started to burn, and I was just tired, and my skin was just not looking healthy at all. When I started going through that, I realized then and there that there was something going on with my body. My body started to become allergic to the things I was putting in it. I would eat wheat, like wheat bread, and all of a sudden my leg would just be on fire, and I couldn't figure out why. I never made the connection to wheat bread and my muscle burning. So when I discovered that, I instantly got off the wheat bread, got off all wheat products, and my body started to rejuvenate itself. I instantly dropped 10 pounds. My body just shrank in size. It was the most amazing thing ever. And then I thought to myself, okay, well, this is really cool. And I still wasn't feeling good. I just felt like my body just wasn't responding well at all. So I said to myself, I'm going to get off of meat. Meat is not something that I liked anyways. I was not a big beef eater, meat eater, chicken eater, or pork eater. So I made the decision to get off of meat. So I became a vegetarian in 2013. I became a vegetarian, and my body instantly sprung up, and I was like feeling vibrant, and I had a lot of energy, and I was going to the gym like 2 or 3 times a day, and I was swimming, and I was dancing, and I just felt alive. And I was like, this is it. This is it. I heard through the grapevine that we weren't supposed to be meat eaters. This makes sense. I feel fantastic. But as the years went on, first year was great, second year was phenomenal, third year was starting off pretty good. Then all of a sudden, halfway through the third year, I hit a roadblock. All of a sudden, my body just started going down and down and down, and I couldn't figure out why. And I had this weird craving for meat. Every time I watched a commercial that had meat in, my mouth would start salivating, and I would get the taste of meat in my mouth. And I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. I don't even like meat. What's going on? Couldn't understand it. So I continued to be a vegetarian 2013, 14, 15, 16, 2017, we happened to move into our new home, and my husband met this lady at a health food store. She's actually the owner of it, and he said, "Babe, I really think you ought to see her. She is awesome. I think you guys will get along, and I think you could like share with her about how you're a health coach and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. I think you guys have so much in common." And I instantly thought to myself, "Yeah, no, I don't think I want to do that." Because in my mind, I'm like, well, I understand that meetings don't happen for no reason at all. When meetings happen, it's like a divine appointment. And I was just so afraid of what she was going to tell me because I had already had one divine appointment that I did mention to you guys. Back in 2010, I went to a massage therapist, and she told me that I was bloated and I needed to get off the wheat. I was completely against it because, I love my bread, I love my wheat products, and I was not about to do that. But I thought about it because I wanted my body to be in good health. So I did it. So I told my husband, I'm not going to see her. That's great. You can go to her and you can tell me all about it when you see her, but I'm not going to her. Well, so my husband was like, "Okay, I really do think you should." So like a month went by and he's like, "Babe, I really think you ought to see her. I really think you ought to go." And I was just like, "Look, you keep bringing this up. I don't want to go. I really don't want to go." And so I sat there and I thought to myself, like, "Look, Tracy, you're allowing your ego to get ahead of you and you're stopping your progress. Your body's not feeling well and you need to make a change. Go see her." During that time, I was going through my health coaching and I was just really, really excited. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I'll go to her and this will be good information for me to use with my clients. Not for me, but with my clients. So I went to her and I started talking to her about how excited I was that I was becoming a health coach, and I was so excited to help people get on the right track. And I believe that people need vitamins and minerals and just supplements. I was so excited. And I told her, I said, "Yeah, I've been a vegetarian, for like 4 years." And I said, "It's just like been the best thing. I don't like meat." And she looked at me and she said, "Vegetarian, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, it's great." She said, "Really?" She said, "What's your biological makeup?" And I was like, "What? Who asked that question?" And I was like, "Okay." So I answered her and I told her. She looked at me. She looked deep into my eyes and she said, "You're killing your kidneys and your pancreas." I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, you see your neck?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, it's dark. That's a sign that you're killing your pancreas is working overtime and you're killing your kidneys. You need to eat meat." My heart fell down to my feet. It wasn't so much that she said that I needed to eat meat, because I could do some yard bird. I just love chicken. But she said beef. Beef and I, back in the day, did not get along. So I sat there and I just looked at her with this look on my face, like just mortified. And I said to myself, "Tracy, you understand divine appointments. You understand people are in your life for a reason. You better listen, because I know you don't want to end up like your mom and dad." So I said, "Okay." So after I left her, I went to Chipotle and I got myself, for the first time in over 4 years, a steak burrito bowl. Eating that first piece of steak was just disgusting. Just feeling it in my mouth was just horrendous. But I got it down. I only ate a few pieces. I wrapped up the rest, sent a picture to my husband of me eating this steak. Just disgusted look. I got in the car. I wasn't in the car for more than 15 minutes. All of a sudden, my vision cleared up. I had no more floaters, and my eyes were so wide, and this burst of energy came over me like you would not believe. And I was like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Wow. You didn't have to convince me any longer. That was the day that I started my journey on discovering what the body needs and what's best for our body and how our body processes food. That was the best day of my life. That changed my life. Because see, I was stuck after losing so much weight. I was stuck. I wasn't losing any more weight, and my energy started to decline. When I ate that first bite of meat and I incorporated beef into my diet again, it took 2 weeks, folks. 2 weeks, and I dropped a whole pant size. An entire pant size. My neck started to clear up. The dark spots on my cheek started to disappear. No more floaters. And I had the most energy ever. My skin started to become vibrant. The bags that were starting to come on my face and the darkness underneath my eyes started to disappear. And I said to myself, this is magical. Magical. Food is the key to healing your body. And not just any food, but the right foods that your body identifies as energy. Folks, I know a lot of people find this hard to believe, but I'm a walking testimony. I used to be 270 plus pounds, and I broke a chair. That's how heavy I was. Now, I dance circles around 20-year-olds. All night long, my body has never felt better. And it's all because I decided to eat to live and not live to eat, because I decided to see food as energy, and that's something just to pass the time away. I started investigating what my body needs, not what I want, but what my body needs, because my body will tell me what it needs. I just have to be open to hearing that call. And then I added supplements in my life. Collagen has been one of the best things. I have a knee injury. I had a torn ACL from high school, and it was starting to give me a lot of problems as I got older. Taking this collagen has been the best thing for me. I don't have knee pain anymore. It's the best thing, folks. You got to start changing the way that you look at food. You got to change your mindset. We have to get past this generational ideal of eating. Most of our cultures are a combination of things that our body cannot even process, doesn't even identify as food. We have to get past that, folks, and look to something different. So I just want to encourage you guys. You guys could do this, but it's important. No matter how much you eat whole foods, your body needs supplements. No matter what, your body needs supplements. Good supplements. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I look forward to the next time. Take care and have a great day.